live. They can see us and hear us. Now we'll just have to sort out all the problems. Hi, everybody. Welcome to All the RPGs. We're playing some DCC today in a nautical campaign. However, Zoom decided that it didn't want to play nice today, so we are doing the best we can. Had some technical difficulties. We're waiting on one more player, and then we will get underway. In the meantime, I'll try to get Debbie here to fill that porthole. See, circles with circles are a bad idea. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Debbie. All right, let's see here. I'll just because it's a square peg round hole problem here. Like there. Nah, that's what it's gonna look like. Who's digging my phone? Is it Jim? Well, it might be. All right. Okay, so we were hoping to level up before the game, but that didn't work. So let's level up while we are here. I'm going to open, let's see, the Striker, Stout Peter, and Sickly Ned. I'll go back over to the dice. All right. Let's talk about... So, Stout Peter, what do you want to be for first level there, Seribus? Did you play through Stercorarius? Otherwise, you might qualify for one of the classes from there. Oh, the pirate theme. Right. Oh, there we go. I probably forgot to turn your audio on until just now.
Oh.
No, I mean on the stream. Like nobody could hear you. Nobody could hear you but me. I was talking to myself for a minute there.
Got it.
This is why I always try to load the stream in another window.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you both. I just don't think the stream heard you. Like I was talking to myself for a minute there, which is all right. There's not a lot of people in. There's just us in chat right now anyway, so it's all right. Okay.
Yeah, I was also trying to get it so that my I was just checking to see if I was heard online as well, and I am.
You are now? Yeah. Okay, good.
I'm there.
All right. Let's see if Jim shows up. He said be right back, and then he disappeared. All right, Stout Peter. Okay, you're going to go warrior?
Yeah. I mean, that's, I think, would be...
I mean, you can go whatever you want. Warrior.
I know, I'm thinking now. No, I'm still going to go warrior.
Okay. Your Mighty Deed of Arms is D3. Class level to initiative is 1. And hit points, you can roll a D12 plus your stamina modifier.
+2. Oh, I should have added the +2. So 12.
All right, add that to your current hit points, and then you will have 14. From the looks of it.
Awesome.
You know how to use all weapons, because that's the thing. And then let's see. You have the Mighty Deed of Arms, so you can call a deed. Oh. All right, your handspike is missing right now.
Can you check my weapons? Would you mind rolling through and checking my stuff? Because I think there might be some things that
Okay, yeah. I will.
Might be missing.
So you can.
I think Sickly Ned got kind of stripped down a little bit in the last game.
Okay. So Seribus, you can click this with deed button behind the weapon, and then it'll ask if you have anything, and then it just does it all automatically.
Oh, awesome.
All right. And then your crit is a 1d12 on table 3, and your fumble stays a d4. Your threat range is 19-20. So a critical hit is scored on a 19 or a 20, natural 19 or 20. 1d action die, and then you have +1 to reflex and +1 to fortitude. And then we'll get you like a real weapon here shortly. All right. Okay. Sickly Ned. What class are you going to go there, Snax?
What did we what were the I don't know if I missed out on this one. What were we doing for classes? What's available?
Did you play through the whole of Stroh?
Yeah, I did. Did I decide I was going to do Swashbuckler, or what were the classes available on that?
There's 2 specifically from Stroh, which are the unharvested if you had a close encounter with one of those squid creatures. And the other is called...
okay, yeah. We didn't review I don't think we reviewed the classes.
Man, maybe it's just my computer that's all screwed up today. Lots of stuff looks wrong here.
Yeah, there's also been a little bit of static with your audio, although it's clean right now. So
that's the fan nearby, I believe.
Oh, got it. Okay.
There's Survivor and Harvested. Survivor is the Salty Survivor. Gives you some weapons training, and then you get these skills like cartography operations, piloting, orienteering, basic repairs, comprehend control, celestial navigation.
And then the other class was?
The other one is, did you have a squid head try to eat you? That's the prerequisite.
When we were on the Sinking of Sarkarius.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he tried striking at me. I think I actually, took one out.
Yeah, that does that. That won't qualify you then. It had to have actually like swallowed your head for a minute.
Oh no, I didn't get one. Okay. I didn't get eaten.
Otherwise, we've got cleric, thief, warrior, wizard, and then you could change to dwarf, elf, or halfling if you wanted. The standard DCC stuff.
Got it. So you're saying there's 2 nautical classes, and then there's a standard, the traditional DCC. So cleric, thief,
yeah,
paladin, warrior.
Thanks for the subscription there, Tommy.
Oh, awesome. Love it. Awesome. Let's see. I'm trying to think on this one.
All right. You can think about that for a moment.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah. See, now if I had gone and bought to drive through RPGs and bought the bundle for
the humble bundle
for the salty funnel, then I would be able to look up the classes, wouldn't I?
No, we're since you don't qualify for the unharvested one, it's really just all the standard DCC ones.
Oh, got it. The survivor, yeah, got it. Well, and this will determine what my weapons would be, correct? Meaning that if I wanted to be able to use a short bow, then that might be more likely to be something that the thief would have, right?
Well, if you're, I mean, there's several classes that are proficient in short bow. You don't get one automatically.
Right. No, I understand. Yeah, I'll do thief as my class. I'm pretty chaotic when it comes to. And is that my alignment? Is yes. Okay, I'm a big thief.
All right, Seribus, roll me a d24. Whoa. Oh. All right, now I gotta move everyone around here.
Hey, gang.
Hi there.
I'm back.
Let me just, I gotta...
Seribus, you changed.
Everybody changed. Everybody changed a little bit there.
Wait.
Just here. Oh, just the, where's the other Discord? Here it is. All right, Jim's gonna go way over there. Server's going over here. And now we got to get a new Debbie. Jim, how do you want to import? Are you going to type it in, or you want to, or are you going to bring it from Character Vault?
No, I got a guy in Character Vault.
Okay, so
you need to enable importing.
I didn't enable it. All right, I'll do that here shortly. Let me just get that set up. I think I actually have to leave the game to get that thing set up. Oh, that's that. It's like the Brady Bunch over here. Here's a story. A lovely fellow. All right. Let me see if I can allow it from here. No. Okay. So I have to hide the dice for a second. I'll be right back in the game. Check out these cool emotes while we wait for me to get that done. These are all the emotes I made this week for the channel.
Love it. You know, Sickly Ned loves a bomb.
Yeah. Bomb. Raise the... It's the bomb. Raise the colors. You must nuke it. Deadhead and bolt. Lightning bolt. All right, let's see here. Game settings. Allow character... Oh. I thought that was always on. Why is that not always on? Okay, now you should be able to import that character, Jim.
All right.
As I come back into the
try.
game. I think it'll just...
I get back into Roll20 because I'm dumb. And I accidentally closed the window I was in.
That's all right. It happens.
Alt. Mischief Golden Piracy export. Let's see if it worked.
The portholes are... I mean, I'm just going to get rid of them now.
Huh?
It would have been so cool.
The one thing I said, this is the guy that got that storm bow.
Oh man!
When we played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have all the information for that? Because I don't.
I don't. That was the problem.
Okay.
I was tearing through the office here for notes, and I'm like, I had notes written on this thing. Let me look around some more.
I could just whip it up again.
Otherwise, it's just a really cool sounding ball.
I think I have notes somewhere on it. Probably in that session it was in, I bet. All right. My video. I'm gonna hide me. Where am I gonna move me? Oh, I'll just turn off my... Arr. Arr! I should just play the 5-minute thing again while we get situated here. It's fine here. Alright, there we go. There, now I look like a regular one of y'all. Alright, I gave Gunnar to you, so you're all set there, Jim.
Okay.
And... Okay. Seribus, you rolled an 18. Hey, you got a short sword.
Woohoo!
You want to add that yourself?
Sure.
Alright, it's just 1d6 on the damage.
Got it.
Alright, Snax, what do you think about your character? What are you going to do?
I decided I was going to be a thief
Alright, cool.
for the class. I mean, for the, yeah, for the class.
Okay, roll a d6 plus your stamina modifier, which looks like 0.
Alright.
That'll be hit points.
D6 plus my stamina.
Yeah, stamina is just 0.
Okay. Oh, got it. Okay. Did that work for me? Yeah. 5?
Alright, so that will give you 7 hits total. And then we'll go over to the... Oh, we'll go here. Then we can go to the class tab. Thief.
Got it.
And... what's your alignment going to be? Lawful, chaotic, neutral?
It's going to be chaotic.
Chaotic. Alright. Next stab plus 3. Sneak silently plus 3. Plus 3. Plus 3. Hide in shadows is a plus 1. Pickpocket 0. Climb sheer surfaces 1. Pick lock 1. Find trap. Disable trap. Plus 1. Plus 0. Forge document. 0. 3 for disguise and 3 for handle poison. 3 for disguise, 3 for handle poison.
Should we have any type of armor?
Yeah, we'll roll for that as well in just a second.
Okay. No problem.
Alright, I got all your skills in there. Snax, roll me a d24. Jim, in the collection, in the 3 horizontal lines, I made a bunch of macros that you can add to your... it's all the funky dice.
Okay.
Snax got a 20.
Oh, cool.
Let's see if you're proficient with that. Roll again, Snax.
Okay.
Ooh, you got a Geralt.
A Geralt.
Geralt. Put it in there.
Geralt.
Geralt.
Cool.
And it's it's 1, but Geralt, if you backstab with that, the damage is 3d4. Oops.
3d4. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so you can do up to 12 points of damage. Otherwise, if they know you're coming, If they know you're coming and you manage to get them with it, it's just 1 point. Is it 1d4? No, it's just 1 point. We'll find you something else too. Okay.
Okay.
There's something else I'm missing. Oh, your luck die for the thief. Because remember, you burn a point of luck and you get a D3 as a thief. And then your crit die is D12, your table is 3. Currently your fumble is D4. Oh, no, that's the warrior. D10. Table 2. D3. One reflex and 1 fight. All right. Okay. I'm going to close your character sheet so I'm not looking at it anymore. And Jim. Is Gunnar level 1 or is he level 0?
Well, I leveled him up.
Okay. What is he? What's his class?
He's a warrior.
He's a warrior? Okay. Yep. Strong party. 2 warriors and a sneaky thief.
Don't have any batteries up like that. Unless Mama bought some. Go talk to Mama. Give those back.
Yeah, give those back. I see you.
I gotta throw those away. I gotta put those in a bag. I hate when batteries burst in things because you forget to take them out.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, oh, I can't give that back to the kid.
Yeah, they frown upon giving kids corrosive substances. I don't understand why. I mean, it's Jim.
I don't know. Seems like the thing to do.
All right. Seribus, high or low?
I mean, I might have made a mistake on him if you want to look through him real quick.
I will. I'll look through them. You said low?
Yep.
Okay, roll me a percentage die.
Okay.
Warrior gets 1/1. Stop moving your character sheet, Jim.
Sorry.
What'd you get there? 33. Hey, you found some armor, Seribus.
Hooray.
D12, 3. Right, class is all set up. D3, the Stormbow. Yeah, the Stormbow. It was like, oh, I know. You had to shoot, and then if you hit, you make a luck check, and if you succeed on the luck check, a lightning bolt struck. Isn't that what it was?
That's right.
That's what it was. All right, I remember. I just had to think in the back of my head there for a minute. Okay, Snax, high or low?
I'm sorry, high or low what?
And then you're going to roll percentage dice. Which one do you want to be good, high or low?
Oh, high.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a D100. All right, you also found armor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both of you can roll me a D6. Jim, high or low? And then roll me a D100.
I'm gonna go with high.
All right.
Oh, you told Seribus to roll a d6 or me?
Both of you. And
Oh,
Jim,
got it. Okay.
Jim can now roll a D6. Good guessing, everybody. You should all go to Vegas this week.
Roll 6, you said?
Roll a D6, yeah. And a 3. Okay, 1, a 4, and 3. All right, so Snax, you got padded, which is +1. Change your fumble to a D8. 4 from Seribus. That is hide, which is +3. It's a -3 check penalty. You don't have to worry about it. Fumble is a D12. And then Jim got a 3. 1, 2, 3. Jim got studded. Studded. +3. -2 check. D. 8 fumble. All right. There
Wait,
you go.
can you make sure I did mine right?
Sure. Let me see.
Right, added it into armor.
You want me to add that?
Yeah, add it to armor. Make sure you click worn or wearing or whatever it's called.
Oh.
All right, let's see. Sickly Ned, character sheet. Padded. Oh, base AC is +1. Fumble is D8. And check penalty is nothing on that one. That's right. Okay, so then when we go to core stats, you should have an 11 AC. Yep. All right. Sickly Ned is all set to go. And
Okay.
Stout Peter. Hide 3. Yep. Clicked Warn. Yep. 14. And Gunnar. Oh, you're right there. Click that. What is it? +3. Oops. All right. You got it. You got it. You're good.
There's 2. No speed reduction.
There's a Gunnar icon out there. We'll get rid of old Doug. Get rid of Folgar. Get rid of the Fiddler. And I will drop a Stout Peter out there. Time to drop the Stout Peter.
Do you remember what the die was for Lightning Bolt?
I don't think I made it too powerful because I didn't want you taking on huge monsters just off the top. So I think it starts at like a D6 and it'll just level up with you as you go, I think is how it's going to work. So like the bow is a longbow, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it does 1d6 and then if you make your luck check, the lightning strikes and it does another d6. And I think as you level up, it'll get stronger and then maybe it'll chain out to other enemies or something around 3rd level or something.
Okay.
If you do it in water, what happens? I'm just curious for rules.
Like if you shoot somebody in the water, well, you know,
Yes.
1.2 gigawatts of lightning bolt going into the water.
Right, but if you have other people in the water.
Yeah, that if they're all standing in water, that would be spread amongst them. 1.2 gigawatts. So whatever, even though he does 1d6 to whomever he hits, if the lightning bolt hits them, everybody in the water nearby within, we'll say 20 feet. 50 watts per channel. Hello, Lich. Everybody within 20 feet would need a reflex save or take some lightning damage. If they can't, like, if the water's too high and they can't get out of it, that reflex save will be really hard. All right. We're just going to hand wave some history. You stole a ship. It's not a normal ship. You're not sure how it works, but you did get it underway. And you are escorting some... did I put you guys on the map yet? No, I did not. Here we go. Move you all over here. And you are escorting some strange characters. They're giving you directions on how to get the ship to where it needs to go so they can get home, which doesn't sound like it's on this planet for some reason. They start talking about spheres of existence and some other things, and you're just like, I'm not sure what you're talking about there. And so you've been underway for a day, couple days actually. You haven't seen anyone. It's like they're taking you to an area of the seas that aren't often trafficked, so that they can get to wherever they need to go. And then on the fourth day, something crests the horizon in your path.
Anybody have a spyglass?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I do not.
Oh, there, it's back. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right. It automatically goes back to where you are.
So no one has a spyglass.
Let's. The captain of the
I have a spyglass.
the captain of the ship, the former captain of the ship, whom you stole it from, like, grudgingly pulls out a spyglass and he fits it to his eye and he looks and he's like, "Oh, that's not supposed to be there," and he hands it to whoever's closest to have a look. And you see what looks like a tower rising up out of the water. Snarling gargoyles crown the four corners of it. The battlements are coral encrusted. But even weirder is that there's a worn longboat moored on the far side of the tower. And it looks, from what you can see in the spyglass, it's kind of hidden by the tower here. It doesn't look like there's anybody on that ship.
I think you're muted.
Yeah. Got one of them inline mute buttons like I do.
Okay, yeah, I got 4 mute buttons along the way. Gotta figure out which one I'm on.
Yep, me too. I know.
Who's the captain? Who's in charge of the ship?
Me. We can say Captain Guido. Captain Guido's there.
Well, someone's got to give the orders to say, hey, maybe we should go that way. Or
There are other NPC crew on the ship with you. You know, in case you die, we have characters ready. So, as far as they're concerned, the 3 of you are in charge right now.
great. All right, I say we go around the island. Like, we're coming up on this tower. It's definitely on an island, I'm assuming. So I would go away from the ship.
It looks like the tower, the tower just kind of rises up out of the water. You don't really see an island, a big island per se.
No, but there's stuff between us and that other ship. I want to put the tower between us and the other ship. So this is the tower. This is us. This is the other ship.
Yeah, it's so that longboat is like docked. It looks like it's docked to the tower, and it is on the far side already.
Oh, okay. So we're already in that situation.
You're already in conjunction.
Got it. So it'd be hard for it to get out if it has some cannons or something.
Yeah, it doesn't look big enough to be carrying cannon. It looks more like a Viking or like a longboat, like a pinnace that would be on a larger ship.
Oh,
but you don't see the larger ship right now.
I'm like, that should be on a larger ship.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. So keep the island between us and that ship.
Okay. It takes a little while to get there, and the sun sets as you make your way toward it, and the old maiden of the sea, the moon, waxing full, seems especially close tonight, and its reflection is unbroken on the gently rolling waters. As you approach this tower. When you get to the tower, you see there is a small bit of an island, but if you want to get to the tower itself, you're going to have to either dock or drop anchor and row up to it. Considering you only see like the top of it, the top 10 or 15 feet, just the battlements that are coral encrusted and stuff. One of those 4 mute buttons.
Son of a... Okay.
Son of a ship.
Well, I didn't finish the sentence. I'm pretty good at self-censoring.
You got back on the mute button real quick.
So,
Yes.
if we now turn right and head around the coast of this tower, just to circle it and wait for, oh, hey, there's the bigger ship. I'm sneaking up on this. I don't want to get shot at.
Sure. When you get...
Well, I mean, we've already been seen. The tower is like tall enough. They saw us, yesterday.
No, it's not that tall.
But they saw us coming up.
It's just tall enough that from where you are, like on the deck, you can't see it. Someone in the crow's nest can see down onto the top of the ship, and but it's dark currently, and so no one can get a real good look. So as you're cruising around the tower, you see that there's a longboat with 6 oars, just docked up against the by a rope up against the tower, and nobody is on the longboat itself.
But there's nothing else around here. Like, where did this longboat come from? Weird.
I mean, and where'd the tower come from? In the middle of the ocean here.
Yeah, I suppose.
Odd. Very odd.
Charge the cannons!
I have a question about our boat.
Yes.
Same as the previous boat that I've had experience with. Does it need to tack? Does it need to... Runs a little bit above the water, but
this one's slightly different. It's got a weird sail configuration where there are sails that come off the sides of the ship.
Okay.
And look like they would dip into the water at certain times, which seems really weird for sails. And then there's 2 masts that have sails up on them that seems to have like wings, like sails coming off of them like wings. But
do we have to pay attention to wind?
Yeah, this one is definitely wind powered currently.
Thank you.
Now, is this something that I'm trying to think? Oh, Sickly Ned. I'm trying to think. Does Sickly Ned have a conversation at some point with Phantom Del Rey?
Okay.
I believe Phantom Del Rey. Is it possible that Sickly Ned, during shore leave, was at one of the pangolins and ran into Phantom Del Rey? And Phantom Del Rey told him a bit of the stories of what happened about the sinking of the Sicarius and Duel of the Elements, and also even the mysterious ships that appeared above, around some village that they named the Village of Death. And so Sickly Ned, because of the fact that she has spent some time in some very magical spaces, where she first kind of became familiar with, I would say, with this crew. Might have gained some of this knowledge over a tankard or two.
Okay. What kind of information are you looking for? Like, if you've heard anything about a tower.
Yeah. Yes.
All
If
right.
they've anything about a tower that has perhaps that exists or has appeared or reappeared, and maybe something related, very possible, related to these mysterious things going on with both the the sinking of the Starcaris as well as the duel of elements.
Wait till you see the Lich's promo where he has to say Starcararius.
Starcararius. Starcararius.
Stir. Core.
Stir.
R-E-us. Stirker. I specifically named these ships so no one but me can say them, of course. The Macronectus, and then of course I didn't know how to say the Serenico, which is the ship that you're on. The Serenico, it's Serenico. I've decided it's the R. Yes. Put the R-E on your skin, or you get the us. Yeah. There are many, many tales of the sea, of course. And rum generally loosens the tongues of sailors to the point where they start swapping stories. So you have certainly heard of the underwater tower that can be reached but once a decade. An aging pirate, as a matter of fact, named Snamo, was drowning in his cups one day, and he tells you that that when you see the moon seem to be close, and the moonlight ripples across the water, that a band of hardy souls might make their fortune if they are willing to risk life and limb by entering the tower and perhaps obtaining the Black Pearl.
All right.
The Black Pearl.
So Ned shares this information with the rest of the party and says, I think perhaps we should go there. I hear there could be great fortune.
And it seems that such a tower presents itself to you now in the waters ahead of you.
Well, yes. And being that I am a chaotic thief, I'm all about finding that Black Pearl.
Fortune smiles upon the bold. I say we head to the tower. Have the good captain float off to the side, and if anybody besides us comes up to take that longboat there, that boat needs to disappear.
Can we take the longboat?
I mean, it's
do that too.
It's currently just tied by a rope to the tower, from what you can see.
We could sail up, tie it to our ship, have the captain
pull it away.
pull it away a little bit, wait for us.
Yeah, and you do have a couple smaller boats on the Serenico that could be used instead of bringing the ship up close to the tower if you wanted.
Yeah.
Fine.
Have a part of the crew with us, or part of the crew with us, drop us off, take the longboat back, leave us the boat. Leave us the small boat.
There's plenty of other crew that'll will row one of the boats out there, drop you off, and then half of them can jump into the other longboat and tow the smaller boat back to the Serenico. Sure.
That's the plan.
All right.
I would like to leave the small boat, the little boat, there, because I want a way to get off the island fast. In case there's something behind us.
Okay, all right.
Well, how many? Yeah, because those smaller boats don't fit very many people. We experienced this
6,
before.
3 and 3.
The longboat would definitely fit like 12. Your small boats
Okay.
fit 4 to 6 people, we'll say.
Oh, okay, got it.
So they hop off. They leave you with the small boat. They hop onto the longboat
Right.
and they row it back to the ship. Sure.
Right.
Okay.
They just cut the rope that was tethering it to the
Yeah.
tower, and off they go.
We take the boat.
Right.
Okay.
We're pirates.
We are pirates. That's true. All right. So looking at the sides of the tower, you don't seem to see any type of way to get into the tower. So you figure you must have to climb up onto the top.
Anybody bring a grappling hook?
Well, there's always a grappling hook in a boat like that. You probably have
Yes,
like
it's fine.
those hooked
Yeah,
spikes
3 hooks.
that you can, but I mean like on a pole that you can pull
Oh.
yourself up right up to the tower with as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
and I think before we get off this boat, we should probably go ahead and provision ourselves a little bit with some rope from the boat, which should be available because we're often, they're needing this to repair some of the rigging and such.
Yes. Whoosh, you have rope in your backpacks or on your persons. Some other basic stuff. You wouldn't just like hop off the ship with just a weapon and armor.
Got it. So
So you have a couple backpacks with some basic except for Jim.
I bring nothing but my bow.
Right, Gunner's like, I just need this. He's naked, standing on the on the boat. You're like, stop, put it away. All right, who's going to climb up onto the top of the tower there?
oh well, and is it just us, or are we taking any members of the party as meat? I mean, support of the other sailors that were on the board.
Just the 3 of you, hardy first level adventurers.
Okay, got it. So we're not taking the bear. Darn it. All right.
They're like, oh
Not
no,
fair.
we don't get involved in spooky stuff in your sphere of reality. We got our own problems.
I'll climb.
All right. Y'all climb up there, and you're surprised to see what looks like 3 pirates sleeping atop the tower beside a keg.
Well, I think that I can probably do a sneak attack on one of them.
I'm going to give them a
Because-
roll to see if they heard
Good
you
draw.
clambering up the side. Nope. They are totally passed out. Is what they say.
And totally dead.
Yep.
Yeah, you somewhat quietly walk up and just be like, and they're all dead. They couldn't even bother to get up there. You were so drunk you can smell the rum on them, like they had bathed in it almost.
This bear was empty.
They have.
Bodies?
You check the bodies, sure. Each one of them has a short sword and a dagger,
Ooh.
and
All right.
let's see. Whoa. Oh, I rolled really well for you there. 26 gold pieces worth of jewelry in there, like on their persons, or, big gold earrings and bracelets and stuff like that.
All right.
Wow.
So each one of us get a short sword and a dagger now.
Sure, if you like. Short swords are 1d6. Daggers are 1d4, and thief, if you backstab with it, it's a 1d10, and it's automatical. Backstabs are automatic crits. Why am I saying automatical? Automatically a crit. That's what I meant. Stuck in the middle there. This whole Zoom thing really screwed me up today. All right.
Stuck in the middle with you.
You in the middle of the. Is it?
Wait,
That's where I would put it.
Wait.
Yeah.
sorry, I had mute on again. Is there any evidence of anybody else, like let's say a party that went into the tower and these guys were waiting for them?
Give me a luck check.
Well,
Sorry.
and before, I will say that I would like to comment as Sickly Ned, and to say that. Okay, go ahead.
Just Seribus, just below the stat block, there's a luck check button. Okay, Snax.
So one of the things that I would have stated even before we got to this point is the observation that was shared is that the fact that there was a long boat that was tied to that tower means that we could probably expect to come across within this tower up to say 16 people. So
Yeah,
now we've taken and now we don't know if people come and go, but if this tower only appears very briefly, then it's quite likely that hopefully the max number of people that we would encounter, enemies or whatever, would be 16, and we just eliminated 3. So,
yeah, you're definitely sure that they would not be strong enough to row that longboat by themselves.
Okay.
So there must be more people here. And looking around, you see a good amount of footsteps in like the seaweed and the gunk that's on the top of this tower here. You also see an iron trap door.
So it's quite likely, fellows, that these 3 guys were supposed to be the watch, and they kind of failed at that watch, didn't they? So,
Yep.
All along the watchtower, not so good.
Throw them over the side of the tower.
And attract the sharks.
I don't want dead bodies when we come back up. It just won't smell very
A
good.
magical sharknado.
Them tossed.
Yep, and into the water.
All right, you have chumped the waters.
Barely move them.
They're in the middle, relatively speaking. There's an iron trap door on top of this tower.
Locked?
Yeah, it seems to be locked.
Is this something that I can pick?
You can try
As
to
a thief
pick the lock. Sure.
With my thief spell? My thief spell. Sorry, my thief. Let's see. Okay, we go. Go down to pick lock.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and I can just straight out just use the roll 20 pick lock, right?
Right. It'll automatically add that +3. I think it's +3. +1.
Yeah.
Whatever. It'll automatically add it.
Is this something that I should probably check for trap first, though? Party, if well, I should know this as a thief. It'd be a bad thief if I don't. I'm gonna check for trap first.
It is called a trap door.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna hit.
Nope. No traps.
Great. Okay.
Or at least you don't think there's any trap.
Other than it's a trap door.
And you cannot seem to figure out the lock. You don't seem to get it open. Seribus, when you did that luck check and you were looking around, you feel like it's hard to tell because they're all trampled over each other, but there's at least another maybe 10 sets of footprints there, and you also found a glyph traced in a flat stone nearby to the trapdoor.
Okay, I look at the glyph. Does it look like it's like in the stone,
Mm-hmm.
or in the whatever's made?
It's inscribed into a flat stone, and that stone is set into the top of the tower.
Can I push on it?
It does not move.
I'm gonna be been out of character for a second. I've been watching lots of Supernatural, so sorry about this. I take my dagger, I cut my hand, I put blood in it.
It is now bloody.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
You never know.
Do you just like drip your blood on it, or?
Yeah, a small cut in my hand, 2 or 3 drips.
Hmm?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Trace it with the blood. Make sure the blood's in all of the stuff.
Ah, when you trace the glyph, you hear ka-ching, and the door falls into the tower. And you see an iron ladder going down. Dong, dong, dong.
Interesting. And they closed it after. Why would they close it after them? Oh well.
Why would pirates do such a thing?
That's what I'm trying to think. Why would the guards close it and prevent their buddies from getting out quickly? Because now you'd have to go up to the top, yell at your buddies, go back down, let them hit the thing so the thing fell, then they'd have to climb back up.
Nobody said they were smart.
Well, okay, that's true.
My question is, how did they get inside? If the door was still there.
Well,
I didn't write this adventure. I just read it and prepared it.
Oh. Well, I would think that they knew how to open it.
Sure.
And then their buddies closed it after them.
Old Snamo did say, like, every decade or so, this tower shows up. So people have probably been keeping track of information on trying to where it's going to show up and how to get in and stuff like that. So yeah, that's possible. All right, you gonna go down that ladder?
Note to self about. Well, first I'm gonna. Do we have charcoal and paper or something for writing purposes?
Yeah, it's in the backpack.
Okay. I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna take a rubbing of the symbol.
You have like, you have like paper for charts, and then you would have all kinds of pencils and marking stuff. So yeah, you get a rubbing of it. It's kind of like an S with a Z and a line through it.
And now it's a bloody rubbing because it has my blood all over it.
There you go.
Put that back in the backpack. Guys, I don't want to be locked in here.
I mean, the door is all the way down at the bottom currently.
Oh, did it fall? Like,
Yes, like down into the.
into the pit.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it just fell open on hinges. That seems silly. Jeez. Okay.
It might have been hinged at one point. Maybe the hinges gave way. Maybe the DM reread it. It literally says, the tracing the glyph causes the lock to open and the door to fall away.
Yeah, that sounds like fall away.
So, it's been so long that the the hinges have rusted, and therefore the door fell off. Already broke the tower.
Wow.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna go down first. I'm going to sneak. And try to move down quietly on that ladder.
Yeah,
Make sure it doesn't. Yeah.
The iron ladder's not the safest, and so you're not super quiet, but you don't feel like anybody is looking at you at the moment.
Okay, so I'm going to now be standing at the bottom. I'm going to hold this so that the rest of our party can come down safely, and so it doesn't rattle around when they come down.
How much? I mean, how far down are you? Or about how far did you go?
How long is this ladder?
Wouldn't I like to know? Let's just say like 30 feet.
Okay. We have more than 30 feet of rope, so just in case, I'm going to throw down a rope to you, and I'm going to tie off the other end to somewhere on the tower.
Okay.
There's probably rock or something.
There's a rusty old hinge.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a half keg of rum. No,
No.
a single 50-foot length of rope you can tie around the battlements, and it'll make it all the way down there.
Okay. So tie that around, throw it down there, and then we work our way down the rope. And we also now have a way back up that's fast.
Okay.
Or at least faster.
Faster, sure.
As I start climbing down, I look at you and I say, "You're making a big production out of this," and I climb down.
Make the ladder break. No. Hey,
And
I want to make sure.
Run from the bottom.
You're just lucky I didn't try to blow that trap door when we first got up there. I just knew that y'all probably would. I wasn't sure how what the diameter was up there. I didn't want to take y'all out before we even got inside the tower.
My next option, if we hadn't found the glyph, gunpowder.
That's always my first. That's always my first option. Sickly Ned's first option is always, can we blow it up?
Yes.
I actually have some of that in the fuse.
I don't know why quote isn't working for everybody, because show random quote, or that must be just missing. Oh, here it is.
I think every time that the Christopher says rum, though, I need to just like drink from my rum bottle.
I'm not prepared to do that today, but I will be prepared to do it tomorrow. Hey, tomorrow, the Liching Hour, who's in chat, and I begin a brand new show on Goodman Games Official, and it's called The Swashbucklers. Did you know that the crew of this show will go head-to-head with the crew of that show to see who reigns supreme in the world of piracy on the high seas? Now you do.
Ooh.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Surprising stuff right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spoiler. No, that's how I marketed it. The spoiler is what happens to the survivors. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
All right. 30 feet below, you strangely see hundreds of candles lining the walls, their flames swaying and dancing to your every move. Some are tall as if they were lit just moments ago, while others are burnt down to stubby mounds of wax. When you get down to the bottom of the ladder, you turn around, there's like this onyx pedestal there with a massive tome bound in gold and worn black scales. And the walls have detailed murals, seemingly of the lives of heroes. You see warriors rising up from humble beginnings to lead armies against forces of darkness, humble apprentices inheriting arcane powers from their masters, casting down kings and emperors with a wave of their wands. Meek rogues growing to become daring shadow lords, and destitute warrior monks rising to become leaders of holy armies.
I will go investigate these candles.
Okay.
Keeping my keg of gunpowder far away from them.
All right. We have been live for an hour and 10 minutes. Let's take a 5-minute bio break, and then we will come back and see who dies. I mean, what these are all about.
Alrighty.
Hey everybody, we're back. Got a drink, bio break. stuff like that. Still can't find the permission to let everyone add quotes for some reason. I think I'm just too distracted with everything else going on right now. I'll try to figure it out later. Like quote is open for everybody, but for some reason it's not letting people add quotes. All right, so
I had to get a fresh bottle of rum.
drinking straight from the bottle like a true pirate.
Right.
All right, so hundreds of candles, murals on the walls, onyx pedestal with a massive book bound in gold and worn black scales, and
So kind of like a Stevie Nicks music video.
yes, from the 80s. All you young kids out there, go look up MTV from when they used to show actual music video. There are no young kids in the audience currently. It's all right. Yeah. So, what do you want to do? Jim, you said you're gonna check out the murals?
I want to check out the candles.
Oh, the candles. All right. Yeah, they're all in varying degrees of burnitude. What do you call it? Burning? Burntness? Meltedness.
Sure.
Varying degrees of meltedness.
Okay. Meltedness.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good word.
Looking around, it seems like a few candles, like I said, were just recently, if only hours ago, lit, while others are burnt down to nubs.
Go take a look at the book.
All right. You just pull it open?
Well, I'm gonna look at it first and see if there's anything on it I can read before I would try to open it.
It says, Heroes of the Realms. In common.
I said, hey, this book is about us, and I'm gonna whip it open.
All right, you throw it open, and it is a list of names. Locations. Oh, the names, or the locations next to the names, correlate with a square three-dimensional grid system.
A square three-dimensional grid system.
Yeah. You know.
So X coordinates, Y coordinates, Z coordinates.
No Z coordinates, just X, Y's. Well, yeah, there's probably some X, Y. I mean, some Z coordinates. But it seems when you're looking through the Z, it only seems to go like 1 to 4.
Are there any?
Can you describe how the candles are laid out in the room?
The candles are, so there's murals on all 4 walls, and there's candles lined up all along the perimeter of the room. And there's some stairs down in a corner. Oh, is there? No, not yet. Is there? It doesn't really say, like, hey, and there's stairs down in the corner. It doesn't say anything about it.
Are there? So there's no doors in here that we can see.
You don't see any doors.
I'm gonna go check out the murals.
Okay.
1 through 4.
Yeah, so there's 4 murals. I mean, four walls with murals on them. Give me a luck check when you're like looking, staring at the murals.
Okay. Do you want one at a time, or do you want all 4?
Just give me one. Just give me one for the whole thing. This is like a Do you? Yes, you do. Man, for a luck of 9, you're damn lucky. That's the second time. You're looking at the murals and you're like, there's 4 murals. Is that the Z? And you look down and you see the candles are in 4 rows. And then you look at one of the other walls and there's 4 rows of candles. And you look at it and there's 4 rows of candles.
So I have 4 candles.
4 rows.
And I have
4 rows of candles from you to the wall. There's 4 rows of candles going
up to the mural.
Up to the mural from you, yeah. You look down and there's like
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. And then the mural.
Yes.
Okay.
But then you said there are other candles. So there's 16 candles, and then there's 4. There's
16 candles.
How many candles are there wide? Like, so I got 4 rows.
Yep.
How many from corner to corner?
Sure. From corner to corner, you're like, if you started counting, you're like, man, I don't know. There's maybe 100 or so candles from left corner to right corner.
I go back to the numbers in the book.
Mm-hmm.
How many is the max for? So I see one has a 1 to 4, right?
Yep.
Number the Y at okay, so that I'm gonna assume is one of the 4. I'm making an assumption. I know it's not right yet, but one of the 4 pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Then 4 rows. Do the Ys have more than 4, or is there more than 4 in one set?
The X goes from, you can flip through the pages and you don't see anything that's 3 digits. So everything is between 1 and it's between
99.
1 and 99. Yeah. And then the other ones you see have a 2 number symbol, and then the other one is 1 through 4. So when you're looking at it, the 2 number symbol must be either the mural or the row.
Got it.
You got what'd you get, a 7 under 9? You figure that obviously from corner to corner is 1 to 99. The
Right.
2 number symbol in the middle, the Y coordinate, is the mural, or is the Y coordinate is the 1 through 4 is the row, and then the other one is the 2 number symbol, which must be the mural.
Okay. So, guys, I think I know what the numbers mean.
Yeah.
We've got mural is this 2 number symbol. The row for the candles here, each row of the candles is the 1 through 4 on the last number, and the first number is 0 through 99 or 1 through 99 for the candles.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Looks legit.
Are any of the candles out?
Yeah, there are. You see some candles that are out.
Okay. Do they match what's in the book?
You start doing some quick counting. You're like 72 in row 2 on this mural, and so you start flipping through. It takes you a while, and eventually you find what you think is that candle, and that name has a black line through it, a line in black ink through it.
That's neat.
Mm.
Okay, now that I've kind of figured that out, second time should be a little bit faster. Go to another one of the ones with the candle out and take a look at that.
Yep, same thing. So now you're like, okay, this 21 is this mural, and 12 is this mural, and 22 is this mural, and 11 is this mural. And so now you can find
Right.
Mhm.
So one of the ones without a line, random, just pick it, and go look for that. I'm gonna be a bitch. I'm serious. I'm gonna be really bad, really, really bad.
It's late enough. I think we can say bitch on. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. our
Okay.
time.
Sorry.
It's 8. It's 8 Pacific. I mean, we're not in this territory yet. But we're getting there soon.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find a name that isn't. Take a name in the book from random that isn't crossed out.
You mean like your name?
No, is my name in the book?
Give me an intelligence check.
Oh, for crying out loud! That would have been something.
Waiting. How long? I was wondering how long it was going to take for him to look for that.
You're flipping through the books, and you don't seem to find your name.
Well, that's fine. Do I find somebody else's? Just anybody's.
You find lots of names, just not your, not Stout Peter.
Right. So I'm looking for a random name with coordinates. I'm going to go look up that candle.
Okay.
Is that candle lit?
Were you looking for a name with a line through it or without a line through it?
Without a line.
Yes, it is lit.
It is lit. And it's probably burnt down a specific amount.
Yeah. You're not sure how much. I mean, you get a name. You get a name, and you're like, "That's a big candle." And you get another name, and you're like, "That's a small candle."
Yep. Guys, I want to do a test here. Would anybody mind? It might be kind of dangerous for either us or for that person's name.
I think he's
put out one of our candles.
No, I want to put one of the candles out.
Why? I mean, I'm all about chaos. Why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
That's chaotic. Yeah, that's cool.
What do you? Yeah, Sickly that's going. Wait a minute.
I want to see if the line shows up.
He's a curious fellow, is what he's saying.
I have an intelligence of 13. I'm like...
That's pretty smart, give or take. What's everyone else's intelligence?
I'm fairly smart. Again, I've been watching a lot of Supernatural.
Yeah, just make sure you don't pick a...
I won't pick our names.
Yeah, there you go.
I will not pick our names. So, I find the name, I find the candle. The only problem is it might send us to that candle. But, and I snuff out that candle.
All right. When you do that...
I do it with my dagger, not my thumb, not my fingers.
I am standing back
and you put the blade of your dagger down on top of the candle. Psst. And when you do, 2 withered hands of flame reach out and try to grab you. And let's see here. The first one and the second one. Oh! The first one totally missed you. But the second one got a 22 and does 3 points of damage to you.
Ouch.
Like, just burns into your arm or your hand right by where you were holding the dagger.
That might be a bad choice.
But did it go out?
The candle did go out.
Did the line show up?
You walk back over to the book. There's now a line through that name. It's
I'm glad you
terrible.
feel
He's terrible.
I am so glad you feel so justified in the damage you just took.
Seribus did say when we started playing Pirates, we are not good guys, which spawned a whole new adventure in my mind that we've already published called Let's Be Bad Guys Pirates. He was the inspiration. He's like, we're pirates. We're not good guys.
Don't get me wrong. I wasn't concerned about the fact that he was snuffing out someone else's life possibly by doing this. I was worried that he was going to misfire and take out Stout Peter or myself.
Right, but that's my point. Is that I was specifically looking for a random name that wasn't us, so that I could see, hey, look, I did a line.
and then he kind of stumbles and knocks out all these candles at once. And
okay, that's good to know. That means we can choose where we want to go. I'm assuming. Are there a lot of candles that are out, or give me a like? Are there 50% lit or 80% lit or something like that?
I'm sorry, I was putting your quote into the system. Hey, look, I did a line. You asked me what? 50%, 80%?
Is it are the number of candles 50, 80% lit? Which are they, more lit or less lit?
It seems to be kind of an even mix, you know. There's like I said, there's a lot of them that are burnt down to nubs. There's some that are there's spaces that are just lumps of wax now, and then there's candles that are much longer and burning still a little brighter than the others. So
why'd you have to pick the tallest candle to put out? That was not cool.
that was someone whose life probably just started.
It's not their life, it's their adventure. They've chosen. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, I'm so much happier.
oh, the realization dawns. He's like, oh.
I just ended one of these storylines.
So you other two, you see Seribus like, I'm playing with life and death over here. What do you guys want to do?
I'm thinking, as much fun as that appears to be, we probably should move along.
Okay. Note to self: put fuse in. No, well, this is just to me, but to the GM too. Note to self: blow this up before we leave.
Oh my god! Okay.
Wait, but maybe our candles are in there.
Well, check for your names.
Yeah, check for your names. What could go wrong?
I'm gonna check for my name.
All right.
This is trained intelligence check.
Trained intelligence check. Yes.
It's trained because I've seen what Seribus has done.
Yeah. No, it's always trained. You you find your name.
And I look at the number.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it, and then I go and find my candle. What does my candle look like?
It's rather tall. It seems like you have but just begun whatever path this candle predicts for you.
Okay. I look over.
I have all kinds of experiments I want to do.
This is why I love playing with him.
I'm going to just sort of see if I can do that little get him away from my candle area. And I turn to Stout Peter and say, Stout Peter, we might just be you and I leaving this place.
I'm gonna be like, hey man, you know, these burns on your hands, this could just get worse if you keep putting these out.
Oh no, I'm not putting anybody's else out. I just have other other things I want to do. Like, can you extend the candle? Like, can I take wax and slowly drip it on and make it get longer? Can I extend the wick? Can I change the candle out? I'm not doing any of these things. I'm just, we've got all kinds of wonderful stuff that we can look up here. Ah.
Hey, how many people live in Wisconsin? Anybody?
I'm the
Don't
other.
know.
Yeah, I'm the other end, the ass end of the U.S., Texas.
I know. I was just talking to the Wisconsinites. I can't
Figuratively
remember
and
that.
literally.
5.7 million. Oh, so we are at like about 20% COVID cases almost, right?
Yes, we're very high.
My God.
I got tested today. That was fun.
Oh yeah? Did you get like up the
Yeah.
nostril? They tickle your brain?
They didn't go as far as I thought. But I'm supposed to get tested again on Sunday too, so
They're testing you twice in a row?
well, I got tested for work and then I have to get tested for a doctor appointment. So I'm getting tested.
There it is.
I gotta go into my. Okay. Yeah, so we're just under 20%. Des was right.
Yeah, a guy I know, a guy that I did business with just passed away yesterday
Whoa.
from COVID. So big fun in Wisconsin.
Yeah, wear a mask. Stay home, people. Come on, it's not that hard, is it? I mean,
Staying home. That's what I'm doing. I'm staying home.
I go to disc golf. I have Amazon Fresh deliver my food. I don't go anywhere else because I don't want to go anywhere that's inside.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, look, everyone, we're hearing our. Sorry. I'm trying to get to the moderation panel so I can delete something.
Is there... Okay, so I now know what the candles do. I have tons of ideas with that. I'm going to leave them alone for now. I'm
Okay,
assuming we might be in there. I just didn't find it.
Yeah, I don't ever go to Target. Oh man, I missed that. I can't. How did that not get?
Does it
Okay,
look
sorry.
like it's worth anything?
Look like what?
Does the book look like it's worth anything?
The book is large and heavy. Gold bands, old black scales. Might be worth something.
No. Leave the
All
book
right.
alone. We want to save it so that we can do things to people.
All right. Well, let's remember this, and if we feel unsatisfied with our treasure, we're taking this friggin' book.
Got it.
You said
I'll
there's a
agree with
stair.
I want to blow this whole. We can't because I'm afraid now I'm going to kill myself.
You kill all of us.
That's true.
Well, yeah,
That
but
could
still.
happen.
We're not going to blow this up.
Oh, can we cut some of the other candles down? Like, do I know it? Like, look up names I don't like and cut their candles.
Wow. I mean, maybe. You tell me.
Wow.
This reminds me of the wall in one of the other campaigns that we did together.
This reminds me of
The
being
mural?
on the Starcarius and everybody, a bunch of people deciding to loot the ship instead of getting off of it. I would like to move. I would propose that the party move out of this room or try to find some way out of it.
I am
Okay.
all for that. You said there's some stairs in the corner?
There are some stairs in the corner, yes.
Okay.
Let's
I
go
would-
investigate the stairs. Maybe there's more candles.
Maybe there's wicks and stick around here. Who knows? You know, you can dip your own wick downstairs.
Whoa!
wait a minute.
Hold on. I gotta add a quote.
That's getting at it.
You know,
Seriously, don't you remember the old? I mean, because you guys are old enough. Don't you remember the wick and sticks candle shop where you could go and they give you the wick and you could dip your wick
Yeah.
and make it as small or as big as you want it to be.
Of course.
I remember doing that in art class.
I have one more thing I want to try, guys. Just one more thing. Do I have any candles in my backpack?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I want to see where this
The one
goes.
that I put out.
I want to see what's going to happen to you when you do it. You do what you need to do. I'm going to go and stand over by the top of the
Go
stairs.
stand by the other thing. If I die, I die. Watch for which candle goes out.
If there's backflash that occurs, yeah.
If I have a candle, I light a candle.
Okay.
The one that I put out, I take off its stand and put the lit candle back in it.
Somewhere off in the distance, you hear.
I'm gonna say, because it's not covered in the adventure.
Again, the what do you do when someone punches the map?
Yes. I mean, it is kind of, but you already. Give me a luck check.
Oh, jeez.
Just gonna go with my,
I'm doing
my
really well
first.
on these
Just gonna
lately.
go with my first instinct. Give me a luck check.
All right.
I'll prepare the dice just in case.
Ooh, failure.
That misses. 11.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
But that one hits you. When you. Ooh, now I have an even better idea. Give me a trained strength check.
Come on.
You go, and one of the flame hands misses you, and the other one grabs onto your wrist and is currently burning into your wrist, and you were unable to pull your hand back for 4 points of damage.
Ooh.
So you have the candle in your hand, and this withered flame hand has your wrist.
But is the candle is it seated?
Well, you went to pull that when you pulled that one out. So right now there's no candle currently.
Ugh. Okay. I
Imagine
try
being
to
that
pull
person.
away.
Give me a strength check. That last one was agility, but whatever. I rolled so low.
I have
There you
one
go.
complaint about this, and that is there may be intelligence, but there's instinct, and just because someone's intelligent doesn't mean that they have good intuition.
Oh
or
no,
instinct.
no, I'm
Simply Ned is just watching this and going, "Yeah, way to go, sailor."
All right.
I am curious beyond
Greenhorn.
belief.
Yeah.
And this
Greenhorn.
boy.
You managed to pull your arm away from the flaming hand, and it kind of dissipates back into wherever it came from. So now you have the candle that you extinguished in your hand, and there's just a ring of melted wax where it was.
I'm done. Let's go. Let's go someplace else.
No, wait. I wanna do intelligence check and see if I can find. Let me think about this. I'm thinking maybe I want to go and see if I can find Seribus's name in the book.
I think you need to find his book. You just look for the candle that just got a hell of a lot shorter in the last 5 minutes.
Oh, that's true. That very good point.
I'm like, look at that one, keeps getting shorter over there.
But then I stop and I think, no, I'm here for the riches. Let's go find this black pearl.
All right.
Oh, you know what that means? You're not going to probably die here.
Does it?
I hope not.
Was that
Because
wrong?
when I die, I want to be a rich. I want to be a rich Gunnar, so I can
That
buy
means
all
that-
the powder.
If the candle burns at a normal rate, and you have a tall candle, you probably aren't going to die anytime soon.
Sure. I don't want to give anything away.
I
All right.
tell her, if he keeps grabbing these candles, he's going to be he's dead before we leave this room.
Right.
Because we'll be the ones that take him
That's why
out.
I'm going, this is hurting too much. I really want to finish my experiment. But you know what? I'm not in the mood to be hurt anymore. Let's go.
Yeah, we forgot to bring that cleric along. That was a drop.
Why did you only manage 2 rooms in 3 hours, Christopher?
I'm sorry.
All right. These stairs wind around the outside of wind along the wall, not the outside of the tower, the tower walls. A trickle of seawater runs down this staircase. In places, the wooden stairs are rotten, and in one case, they've fallen through altogether. Passage will require some vaulting the gap. What great. Harley, Stroh, you genius, you made me say vaulting the gap. The walls along the stairs shelter a trio of small alcoves. In each alcove are small figurines, hand-painted fetishes carved from ivory and decorated with hair and small beads. The first nook holds a fierce-looking barbarian. The second, a pair of snarling panthers. And the last, a somber knight. I'm done.
Those look dangerous.
They do. I'm going to closely inspect one of them.
The nooks with the things in them?
Yes.
Sure. Which one?
I don't know, whichever one was first.
The first one was the hand. Let me see. The fierce-looking barbarian.
All right.
It's just past this 7-foot gap in the stairs.
Oh, it's just past it, so I can't get to it.
You can. I mean, it's just 7 feet. You're a big, strong Gunnar. Gunnar.
I'm agile. I'm not very strong. All right. I'm gonna hop across here.
All right. Give to me one. What's better, strength or agility for you?
Agility's way better for me.
Then I'll take a strength check.
Seriously? That's cool, man.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh! There's a 20 on every die.
Yeah. 7 20s and 4 1s. Yeah, you back up a little and you for some reason you went and you rubbed your hands together and then you ran and you jumped and you cleared it by a lot. You're literally standing next to the alcove face to face with this fierce looking barbarian him, not you.
Okay. What's he made out? What are these made out of? Are they stone?
Ivory. They're carved from ivory, and they're hand painted, and there's hair and beads decorating them. So I imagine the barbarian has real hair coming off his head and beads around his neck and maybe his waist for a belt or something like that. Things like that.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to tote anything like this around, so I think I'm going to leave it here for now. But certainly consider grabbing one on the way out.
Yeah, checklist of this is what we get on the way out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you head down.
I'm going to keep moving down.
It's just stairs that keep going down another round. Snax, Seribus.
Okay.
Okay, so this time we've looked at one of the nooks, the one with the barbarian.
Yes.
Well, we have to jump no matter what.
Right. And what were the other nooks?
Further beyond, it looks like there's one that's got a snarling panther, and a pair of snarling panthers. Sorry, snarling panthers. There. And the last looks like a somber knight, like just standing with his sword tipped down and his chin kind of just below, resting like that.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna jump across.
Oh boy.
The gap to join Stout here. What's that? Oh boy for?
Seribus just made an agility. Well, he rolled an agility check.
My strength and agility are the same, so it didn't matter.
You clear the distance, but you hit the first stair on the other side of the gap, and that gives way, and you fall to take 2 points of falling damage.
Ow.
And you kind of land on the stairs below, right in front of Gunnar. And he's like, "Whoop."
Well, there's one way to get down.
I mean, it's definitely quicker. All right, Snax, strength or agility?
Is this where I need to roll over or under?
You have to do a trained skill check.
Okay.
And you have to roll over a difficulty check number that I have in my head from the book.
Oh, crud. Okay. Yeah, so my strength is 16, my agility is 9.
Give me an agility check.
But I am trained and I'm a yeah.
Whoa! Who's got the Wookiee in the background?
Oh.
All I heard was...
Nice roll.
Yeah. Sickly Ned, not so sickly, wall runs over the crumbling stairs and comes down on the other side like, "What happened, Seribus? Did you fall down?"
Yeah, well, cause I can clear climbing sheer surfaces is something I'm proficient at. Don't you remember how I climbed like a little friggin' spider monkey up that statue in the very first game that Sickly Ned played in?
Portal Under the Stars.
Yep. Portal Under the Stars.
And then you blew off its arm.
Not my arm, the statue's arm.
The statue's arm. Yep. All right.
Oh, spoiler. Okay.
You all keep walking, and then you get to another chamber. Okay. And this chamber is dominated by a trio of arches set against the walls of the room. Each arch resembles a snarling dragon. All are carved from dark mahogany and bound in bronze. The arches would be identical were it not for the gemstone eyes. The dragon in the southwest corner of the room has emeralds. The dragon in the northwest corner, pearls. And the dragon in the northeast is missing its gemstones, and the eye sockets are empty. Beneath the arches are flat slabs of blank obsidian. Ooh, ominous. An enormous eldritch sigil is etched into the stone floor. They should have led with that because you would see it coming down. Dividing the room into 3 distinct vectors. A fight must have taken place here recently. Fresh blood is pooled near the pearl archway.
I'd like to do an intelligence check to see whether from the statue where there are blank eye sockets around there, I want to do an intelligence check to see whether there's any scorch marks in this area.
All right. So the blood is pooled beneath the pearl archway, and
and I say this, it's looking for scorch marks or scratch marks, anything that looks Besides, obviously, the blood. Besides just the blood, anything that's different between the front of these three vectors.
Yeah, there's doesn't seem to be any scorch marks of any sort or any damage to the floor itself.
Taking a closer look at the dragon without the gems. Are there Primarchs?
Where the pearls were,
Where the eyes that are empty?
that was. Oh no. Fresh blood pooled near. Okay, so there's pearls in. Emeralds in one, pearls in the other, and then the northeast is missing its eyes altogether. Okay, so
the northeast Primarchs on the eyes.
give me an intelligence check. You don't see anything of the sort.
All right.
I'm going to go up to the statue of the emeralds with the intention to pry the emerald eyes out. But before I do that, I'm going to look for a trap on that
All right,
statue.
give me the required rolls. Yeah, looks safe. You're fine.
Okay. So then to try to pry the emeralds, I need to roll.
Give me nah. You don't even need to roll. What do you reach up there with, like your short sword or your dagger or what?
With my I think yeah, I'm gonna reach up there with my short sword.
All right. You get the tip of your short sword up there and you kind of wiggle it around a little, and one of them falls down to the ground. Tink, tink, tink.
Woohoo.
Okay, anything happen?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up.
It's pretty sizable.
Pretty sizable. Wow, I can hear how heavy it is.
Yeah. Scraping across the ground.
All right, so I'm gonna take this one.
Just the
While you're
one.
there, pry the other ones.
I'm gonna look at the other one. No movement. Nothing that I can detect has changed.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna go over to the other statue with the pearls and now attempt to take one pearl from an eye socket.
Okay, so you took one emerald. Now you want to take one pearl.
One pearl.
All right. So you go up and you stick the tip of your short sword up there, and you wiggle it around for a little bit, and eventually, pearl comes dropping out.
Okay.
Are there any doors in this room?
Well, there's 3 portals. One with no dragon gem eyes. And 2 of them with 1 emerald and 1 pearl. And that's it. There's nowhere else to go.
Anything else in the room?
The large sigil on the floor.
Is this like the sigil that was up on the roof or on the lock or whatever?
No, this one is huge and complex. Arrows and squiggles and spirals and jaggedy little things. Very magical in nature, you're guessing.
So I look to my party mates and I say, well, I know I'm a thief, but as I said, I don't want to die rich. I want to live to be old and rich. Feel free to take take the other emerald or pearl, should you so be inclined. I'm not that greedy.
Yeah, not touching them. That's the whole point of this one.
I'm gonna pry out an emerald.
All right. You get the tip of your dagger up there. You pop out that emerald. It comes ding, 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 falling to the ground. Thunk, 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 thunk. Actually, it's pretty large.
Nice.
No, okay.
Okay. What do we think about these? How do we get? I mean, obviously, we're meant to go through one of these portals here, I'm guessing. Is there,
Do any of us have the dice game? A dice game, in character, like throw the bones. Oh, here we go. We have fuses. I take one of the fuses, I cut it into 3 lengths. Longest, middle, short. Pick one. Someone pick one of the fuses.
So,
Someone.
we'll pick a few.
all right. So Sickly Ned's gonna pick one.
All right. What is it? Okay. Is it the long one, the short one, or the
Sickly Ned chose
So-
the long one.
Ah, that's the one.
Well, no, I mean I show which one it is. So
Oh.
which one did we pick? What, 0, 1, or 2, 3?
Well, no, I
Sorry,
thought.
1,
See,
2,
I
or
thought
3.
I thought in your head you had assigned.
No,
a
no, no.
number.
I did. Long, short, long, medium, short. I put them in. I messed them up. And then I let you pick one. The one you pick out of random, so it'd be a D3. That's the one we go to. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I'll just roll a d3. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Wait,
I thought just tell you what I picked, and then you.
3. You're staring at the. I'll just read from.
That would be the
So-
emerald, wouldn't it?
The emeralds, yes. The one that now has no emeralds in it?
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Sickly Ned and say,
Forward.
say something about a pearl we're looking for here.
A black
Yeah.
pearl.
Old drunk Snamo said a black pearl.
So maybe the pearls in here are the clue to which one we're supposed to use.
Oh,
That's a good. Yeah. I think that's a valid point.
that's a better idea than mine. I agree.
I wonder what was missing though from that other portal. Probably rubies.
Maybe we'll find a dead body with some on them.
All right. Let's proceed.
So we're going down the pearl one.
Well, they're
Yes.
just
Yeah.
dragon like mouths carved into the wall, and then behind it is a wall.
Oh. Is there a pedestal in front of the mouth?
There's a slab of black obsidian beneath each of the 3 portals. And the one that had no gems in the eyes when you arrived had blood on it.
Take the other pearl out. Place it on the black obsidian.
It sits on the black obsidian, starts to kind of roll away.
Would you mind putting the other pearl on there? Just trying to open the door.
Sickly Ned looks at him and goes, What you talking about, Willis?
Who's Willis?
I'd like to see if it opens the doors. Opens the portal. It can't hurt anything. If it doesn't work, you get to keep the pearl.
You just ended somebody's adventure and killed at least 1 or 2 people upstairs. I don't know. Trust you, okay?
I killed one person. One.
And almost yourself. All right.
Wait,
and
you
so
said there's
the next is like, okay, fine.
Oh, hey, wait. A little while ago,
You said there's blood on one of the sigils?
there's blood on the floor on the obsidian plate under the portal that had no gems up in it. A little while back, I forgot a thing. CIO Gamer dropped some channel points to give you some common gear. You can get common gear, or you can get a hint.
I think we should take the hint.
I would take the hint.
Okay.
All right. There's blood on one of the slabs.
Could you repeat that?
One of the obsidian slabs beneath the arch, the portal, has blood on it. And that is the one that had no gems in its eyes. So that when you came down, you saw that one. No gems, blood on the obsidian portal, or on the obsidian stone under the portal. Then you saw the other one with the emeralds and the other one with the pearls.
Oh no, that would not be that. No. Well, we need 2 of the same one. We could try putting them in the eyes that are now blank. Where the blood is. So the one where we have the pearls and we have the emeralds.
But I don't understand what the hint here was, because when we came down, we saw that we basically had 3 quadrants, or not quadrants, but transects, whatever. And in the northeast, blank eye sockets, obsidian. And then we had the pearls and we had the emeralds. And the obsidian that you have basically.
There's no blood under the pearls or the emeralds.
Yeah, we knew that when we came in here.
Okay.
Right, but now he's pointing it out and saying, follow this. I'm thinking we put the pearls in. We either put the pearls or the gems in the one where there's blood.
Okay. Sickly Ned sighs and goes, "Here's my pearl."
I put them in the dragon's head.
Wait, Sickly Ned hasn't taken
Come
her
on.
finger off of it yet.
He doesn't let go of it. It's the biggest pearl I've ever seen in my life. All right, so you take the pearls. You pull it from Sickly Ned's. Sickly Ned's not so sickly, so it's a tough fight to get that pearl from Ned's hand. And
16 strength.
And you put the pearls where?
Into the eyes that are above the bloody obsidian one.
All right. You stick them up there, and you pull your hands away, and you look down at the blood, and you look down, and they roll out, tink, 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 tink. And they fall to the ground.
Maybe they have to go in this one. Let's put them back where they were and put some blood on that thing.
Oh, okay. I'll go with that. Pick them up, put them in the other one, cut myself, put some blood on the thing. I already got a cut, so I'll just...
All right. You reopen the wound. You put the pearls back where they were. They kind of... The stone eyes kind of grab them. Smear blood everywhere. And then you wiggle open and you get a couple drops of blood on the obsidian. Nothing.
I hope this doesn't get infected.
Nothing?
Well, I mean, there's blood smeared, or there's blood drops on that There's blood drops on the obsidian stone beneath the pearl-eyed dragon.
And the pearls went back in.
The pearls did go back in.
Did Seribus stand on the obsidian plate while he was doing this?
Ooh.
I think I would have to, didn't I?
I will step onto the obsidian plate.
All right, now your shoes have blood on their soles.
What the fuck?
I'll step onto the emerald plate.
Okay.
And Seribus, you step onto the empty socket plate.
Okay.
Okay, now 2 of you have blood on the bottoms of your feet.
There are 3 of us. We're all on the obsidian.
We're all on one obsidian right now.
Right.
No, we're on 3 separate.
Yeah. No.
3
all
separate
on
plates.
separate
now.
ones. Here.
So the only thing different now is there's nothing in the emerald sides anymore.
And there's no emerald eyes in that dragon, and there's
No blood.
There you go.
So put the emerald back, put some blood on it.
All right. When you put the emeralds back, the
wait,
eyes
wait.
grab them.
I don't have any of the emeralds. I'm talking to the other 2. Put the emeralds back. See how quickly they're putting the emeralds back? You know, we could leave now and you guys have made out.
This is true.
You could walk out right now, go back up, grab the book.
Knock over your candle, so then then we only split the loot between 2 of us.
That could be.
Sickly Ned looks over at Stout and says, it's Stout Peter and says, and they think we Gunners are, yeah.
Gunner's the other gunner. Well, no, actually, you're all gunners. It's all 3 of you are gunners.
We're all Gunners? Well, hell, I would have brought in somebody else then.
It's like the whole.
Okay.
It's all right.
And I'm Stout.
Oh, you're Stout. Oh, never mind then. Okay. Oh, Gunner.
Gunner with an A.
This is
I'm the crazy one.
This is true. This is so true. Okay, got it. Oh, Lordy. All right. Fine. We could always try to come back and get these later and come out this way. Gunnar, we gonna put our emeralds back in there?
I guess.
Fine.
No one wants to put the emerald.
It didn't work. It didn't do anything when we put the pearls back in.
True, but it's the only thing left.
So why do we think it'll work here?
Wait. Is there blood on all of the obsidian slabs right now, or only 2?
2. Here, I'll go bleed on the other one.
Yeah, go bleed on the other one.
So here's my contribution to this one.
It's all the same blood now. I got blood here and blood here.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens. So the only thing different now is you need to put the emeralds back.
All right.
And if it doesn't work, we take the emeralds, we take the pearls, and we leave.
All right.
Yes, we will leave.
I'll put my emerald back.
All right, fine. Put mine back.
The portal becomes a shimmering plane of energy. Nothing happens with the other ones. Hint, hint.
Just the middle.
One.
Just the emerald one.
Okay, so essentially Ned's gonna go grab a pearl and then dash over and through the portal.
Pearl drops out into your hand. You go pelting for the portal and disappear.
I say, whatever, I'll get it when I come back, and I just walk through.
Walk through.
All right. The 3 of you come to. Ooh.
Oh. Blood. 2. Ooh. Nothing. Brain just figured out some of the puzzle, I think.
You kind of got the puzzle. Kind of got the puzzle so far. We'll see how it goes from here. All right. You all end up in a room. It is 5, 10, 15, 20 feet wide. That must be the portal, I'm guessing. All right, you come out and you're facing a 20-foot wide, like left to right. There's 10 feet each way. And then 15 feet ahead of you, and then it turns into like a roughly hewn cavern. And the regular masonry walls of the tower give way to natural stone walls. In this roughly rectangular room, you face a series of natural stone stairs to the north. That's the way you're facing north. And a closed door to the right. The air is different here. Fresh with the tang of salt. From somewhere in the distance comes the thrumming roar of the surf. The walls are decorated with carvings depicting some sort of evolving dragon. On the floor before the portal that you entered, well, on the floor before the portal you stepped out of, technically, a sigil is carved into the stone. You would get handout A, which I am unable to do presently, but I can do this. Kind of looks like that, everybody. Oh, there's a door. Oh, there. Hey, look, it perfectly fits. So there's a sigil on the floor, and it goes from like work stone to stone stairs going down. There's a door on the right, and you can see there's like murals coming out of the walls of some type of evolving dragon creature.
Is there any chance I might know what that might be? One of us?
The
Yeah.
sigil or the dragons?
Give me, Jim. Give me an intelligence check. Oh, very well. You start trying to follow them, and you're just about to suss it out when you hear yelling coming from the stairs. As 5 what look like pirates come running up towards you. I'll tell you what you figured out at the end of this.
That's encouraging. Okay.
All right. Let's all of y'all roll for initiative. Let me clear. Debbie, did you lose your rum?
I was trying to make my seat higher so it'll feel like a big kid.
All right. I've cleared the turns list. Everyone can. Oh, I got to give you tokens. I don't think. Oh no, I put you all out there. Nope. Who am I missing? Oh, everyone's
Where
there.
are we?
You're
I'm
good.
on the. I see the boat.
On the boat.
Oh,
Sickly Ned's on the boat.
Oh, okay, right there.
Just highlight your select your token and then
Yep.
roll for initiative off of your character sheet. It'll slide you
Yep.
into. I will just add a turn here. They have initiative +1, so a whopping 3. So
Okay.
sort descending. Stout Peter, you maybe heard them stomping up the stairs, and you're like, "Oh, I hear people." And then you see these pirates come rushing up with short swords drawn, ready to attack the 3 of you.
All right. the hand spike has a
10-foot reach.
10-foot radius, correct?
Yeah, so you can
So
stab
I'll be out
them.
of their range.
Correct, exactly.
So I'm gonna attack the first one that comes up the stairs.
All right, they're running, not in any type of strategic sense. They're literally just running up the stairs.
Yep. So the first one I see, lock onto, and come on. Why is this giving me an exclamation point?
Does it say something like select your token?
New, you can now roll the deed and attack at the same time.
Oh yeah. It's telling you because you're the warrior. You're a warrior, so you get the D3, and you can say something like, "I tripped them with my mighty deed," something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That D3 gives you like a special cinematic action, storytelling action.
Right, but it's not letting me roll it.
Maybe it's telling you
I have a little exclamation point above it, and when I click it for my hand spike, it doesn't work.
All right, I'm gonna come look at your character sheet here.
Okay.
Oh, because you should roll with the deed. So the with deed button is the one you should
Right,
roll.
that's the one I'm clicking, and it's not working. So
Do you
the
have
question is that
Did you call out a deed die?
got it? Yes, I'm calling out a deed of what I'm going to do is just I'm going to try to knock back the other one.
Oh my god.
So take the first one that I hit and knock all the other ones so they roll down the stairs.
Well, that's all well and good. The deed doesn't go off, but you rolled a natural 20 on the attack. And so you're going to do 8 points of damage. And I'm just going to read the crit for fun. Crit table 3, number 1 on crit table 3. Savage attacked. Inflict 1d6 damage with this strike. Go ahead and roll me a d6 there. And then I will describe. Well, actually, you tell me how you killed 2 pirates with one swing.
Wow.
Ooh.
Totally go through one and right into the other.
Yep. Okay.
And then kind of like when what's his name? Groot in the battle when they're trying to get on the when Gamora is going up in the ship, the Groot is in the middle of the tunnel. He shoots through 2 of them or shoots through like 6 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I only do 2 because I can only do 2 and slam them against the wall.
Yeah. So you had hoped to shove that first one into another one, but he impaled himself just under his clavicle, so your weapon was lodged in him, but the tip of it reached the throat of the one behind him, and then you smashed them both into the wall. And when you grated out against their bones, they slumped down to the ground.
Yeah.
Gunnar!
Yeah.
You're like, whoa.
Come on, sweet. All right, I'm going to take a half a step back, and I'm going to draw my bow.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I see the next guy come around the corner, I'm going to aim right between his eyes.
He's right behind those other 2 coming out of that stairwell.
Okay. So.
For those who weren't with us earlier, Jim's character, Gunnar, has a storm bow, which is something I made up in a previous adventure, and I allowed him to keep it because why not? If he hits with his longbow, he will do damage, but then he makes a luck check, and if he succeeds on that, lightning strikes the target. Go ahead, Jim.
Okay.
Tell me what you were aiming to do with your mighty deed there, because that pops off.
I was aiming to hit him right in the eyes and blow him back into the guy behind him.
All right. So as he's running up the stairs, you're tracking. You are like waiting for him, and he takes 3 or 4 steps up, and you fire, and it hits him right smack in the eye, and then you see the blue crackle of lightning.
Oh yeah, look,
around
that's right.
around the arrow in his eye currently. What's your luck?
That is a luck check.
That was a skill check just below it. But what's your luck at right now?
Oh, I didn't roll a luck check. My luck is 17.
All right. Well, you're definitely gonna make it.
Well, I passed.
5, 6, 7. Roll me a d6. And tell me how the lightning gathering around your arrow and the one dude killed the guy behind him.
So the guy behind him is running up with a short sword, and the lightning, the arrow pierces through the eye, but it happens to just poke out a little bit through the back of his head, and the lightning starts to coalesce and blue crackles of sparks, and then the bolt actually comes out the back of the arrow and hits the sword of the guy behind him and lights him up like a candle.
Yep. First one kind of stopped when he got hit, and so the second one ran into him, and the lightning bolt skipped off the tip from the arrowhead to the tip of the sword and went into that dude's head, and they both fall down into a gory, charred mess right at the top of the stairs. The last dude running up the stairs stumbles over them and kind of comes falling forward into the room. And it is, Sickly Ned's turn.
Ned, this one's you.
So is he laying on the ground?
He's like stumbling. He's stumbling over his friends, dragging his sword. So you'll get a +1, not a +2, because he's not on the ground.
Got it. So I can't do a backstab. Okay. So and how far am I from him?
10 feet.
Okay. So I can actually because I had thought that I would throw my dagger, but instead, I can step up and just put my short sword into him, can't I?
You absolutely can. Well, I mean,
and I get you said it, yeah.
You can try. You get a +1.
And you said I could try. Oh, I have to do my 1d20 first with a +1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll. Just roll to attack.
I will do that. Sorry. Let me get my guy. There's Ned. Select. Come on, roll 20. All right. +1. Oh man.
You missed him.
Huh?
Missed him. About that far away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see I wasn't looking at it. By that far away. Oh, that's... Yeah, so I don't want to burn luck for this.
All right. So he's stumbling forward, and as he stumbled, his head went down, and you missed. And he comes up, and now you're standing right in front of him, and so he's going to try to recover and attack you with his short sword, because he already had that out. Oh, and he fumbles it.
And there's a dungeon bomb.
Hey, Mitch, roll me just roll 1d6. I think I put d6 in the channel chat bot.
Getting comfy here.
Let's see if he's still paying attention. Nope.
Oh,
okay.
Yes. Oh no.
I know there's a d20.
Yeah.
Roll a d20, Lich. No, I didn't put. I don't think I put roll in front of him. I was lazy. Ooh, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna third it. So we'll say 4. There you go. Weapon is damaged. All right, so because he was dragging his short sword across the ground, it wasn't well made, and when he brings it up to try to strike you, the blade is like lying on the ground behind him, and he jabs at you with the hilt. And that's where he's at right now.
All right.
All right, and we're back up to the top of the order. Stout Peter.
I am going to flip my long spike, my hand spike. I mean, and he's right behind me, right?
He's pretty close, yeah, because he was coming.
Yeah.
You kind of took those two and swept them off to the side, and the other two got felled right. So he's kind of in between all of you right now.
Am I behind him or am I in front of him?
You're in front of him because he was running towards all of you. You were all running.
Okay. I'm going right for his throat. That's the deed.
Okay.
Make it simple. Where'd you go?
Oh! The deed would pop off, but you're... Like, you feel like his stumbling around might make you miss. You can burn luck if you want to. That's what I was hinting at. Oh,
I'm not going to burn luck. If I don't get him, the next guy will.
Sure. All right. You're like, whatever. Oh, Jim wasn't following us?
Sorry.
Yeah, well, you are now. That's the important thing. And it's your turn. Thank you. Thank you for following. I don't have any channel interviews. What did I do for... I'm trying to think what I did for follow on... everyone gets a fleeting luck. Yeah, sure. I think fleeting luck is right under the core stat block on all your character sheets. You can all have 1 point of fleeting luck. I love the fleeting luck mechanic. If someone rolls a 20, you all get one. If someone rolls a natural 1, if one of you rolls a natural 1, you all lose all of it. So it's like it's a use it or lose it kind of situation.
Okay. Okay, where are we at here? There's still one guy. That's where we were at?
Yeah, he's stumbling around. He's got the hilt of what was a short sword because the blade is lying behind him. Seribus just jabbed his handspike at him, but he missed.
All right, cut loose another arrow.
All right, go for it. Oh my god.
All right.
So you critted. That's a 19. No fleeting luck. But you're definitely gonna kill him. 6 points of damage and then a 9 on the crit table. Oh my god! I feel like this says beheading.
Roll your luck. Roll your luck.
Oh.
Oh yeah, roll your luck too. Go ahead. Did I make this weapon too powerful?
I love this.
Success.
Roll a d6. He's on a dice roll. 5, 6 plus 3, 9 points of damage and strike to leg. You splintered his femur with your arrow. Inflict 2d6 damage with this strike and Flo lose. He's not going to lose just 10 feet of movement. He's going to be dead. So go ahead. I mean, you get 2 more d6 of damage, but literally
there you go, Nick.
Like smashed his 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 points of damage. Oh man! So this is what happens: is you smash his femur with your arrow, which he doesn't pass out or go into shock from the pain right away. But he had that hilt of his sword and he thinks he's going to turn around and run away, and he falls down, and the hilt of the sword hits the tang of the blade, which pops up, and as he's falling down, slices right through his throat.
Oh,
And then
no.
the light hits him.
And then the lightning hits him because the blade is straight up like a lightning rod.
Now we have a lantern.
And his head explodes from the electricity because he did 5 times his hit points in damage. Amazing. Whoosh.
Sweet.
And now it smells like barbecued pig. And you all stop after your quick 12 seconds of combat, and you don't hear anybody else coming.
That's 9.
Okay,
No, wait.
so that's
6 and 6 seconds. Sorry.
wait a minute. How many people we've taken out? We had 3 up top, and then we just took out.
3 that were sleeping,
4
and 5 just come running up the stairs. Yep.
Okay, great. All right. Let's loot the bodies.
Spoken like a true
That last guy-
rogue. Well, the one dude
Yep.
doesn't
Last guy might
have a short sword because it's in pieces, and it's kind of melted to slag from the lightning bolt.
Doesn't have
hit.
any armor because he's been fried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you find 4 more short swords if you want them, 5 more daggers, and there was 5 of them. I said, yeah. Ooh. Holy cow! Oh, look, I rolled you guys a 20. I'm gonna start making you guys roll this. 72 gold pieces worth of jewelry. 24 gold pieces each.
Sweet.
Great. So Fort, I would say, unless anybody needs anything right now, this would just be party
Party treasure.
loot for us to sell later, right? So 4 short swords, 5 daggers.
4 short swords, 5 daggers, 72 gold pieces worth of jewelry. Now,
With the jewelry.
remember, all of you haven't made a gold piece in a year prior to today. Just saying. Just
Yeah.
trying to put it in perspective here.
And earlier we got some jewelry off those guys up top. Where did I write that down? Okay. All right.
All right.
Guys, want to proceed? And want to look around anymore?
Yeah, so you're in, I'll show you that picture again. You're in that hall, there's charred and broken bodies of pirates. Oh, and Gunnar was checking out the murals, and I said I would tell you what you found out after this combat that took all of 12 seconds. You're like, pat, pat. All right, back to this thing. You see that the carvings, you've pieced it together. The carvings depict a human transforming into a multi-headed dragon. So, and they're beautiful. They're amazing detail. It seems like a human has found a way that branches outward and become something else, something otherworldly. And you realize that the person in the first mural is the multi-headed dragon in the last mural now. Like that's, you're following the timeline. Oh, and there's a door to the right. And the sigil on the floor is very much like the sigil that was in the room upstairs where the 3 portals were. Let's see. We've been on for 2 hours, 40 minutes. It's 11:14. Do you want to do one more room, or you want to call it here?
I'm good with one more room.
I'm down for one more.
All right. There's the stairs going down to the north, and there's the north, south, east. There's the door that was on the right when you walked in, technically to the east.
Go to the right.
Sure.
All right.
Check out the door.
Sounds good. You may check for traps first on this door, just in case.
Yes.
If you want.
All the
Why?
yes.
All the yeses. Okay.
Yes.
All right, we'll do that. I'm gonna check that door to the right. Check for traps. Oh, come on. Where's my show up? There we go. All right. Oh, find traps. There we go. 17.
It is just a door. You are
Just the door.
100% certain it is just a door.
Okay. I'm going to quietly attempt to open this door. Do I need to do a sneak
No,
silently?
you're fine. You
Okay,
open the
good.
door, and air from that room comes out, and it's thick with the scent of mold. Rotting crimson robes hang from hooks on the walls, and several dark vessels rest on the rickety shelf, which is, I'll say on the opposite wall. Like you open the door and you see the shelf on the opposite wall.
Okay.
A seemingly
I'm gonna-
endless series of runes are carved into the floor, walls, and ceiling, covering every inch of it. Resting on the floor in a shallow gold bowl is a rusty knife with a long, curved blade.
Mhm.
No other exits seem to be. Can't. I mean, the whole room is covered in ruins.
Okay, and nothing else there of worth if I try to find loot.
Gold bowl with a rusted knife on the floor. Shelf with things on the back wall. That's what you see when you open the door.
I'll go inspect the shelf and see what are the contents of the shelf.
All right. Give me a number. It does not say anywhere. I'm gonna say there are. Whoa! All right, there's 7 of them. One for every organ. There are 7. Black vessels of like EA size on this shelf, like lined up. And when you get closer, you see that there's some type of gold filigree on them. Oh, now I see it says 5. I already said 7. There's 7. You're not sure. It looks like they're sealed. Like the gold somehow sealed the lids onto these painted black jars. You're muted again.
Anybody pick up the black jars yet?
I'll
Yeah.
pick one up and get it.
Well, he's looking at him.
Inspect one of them closer. See if I can tell what it is or what's in it.
When you pick it up, you hear something like thunk thunk slush sort of around inside.
So I can't see what's in it. It's not like glass or...
Yeah, black paint, gold filigree, and like
but it's sealed.
the lid is like sealed by this gold band around it.
There's no writing or anything.
It's all like magical ruins. You're sure it means something, but it's just not your bailiwick.
Magical runes. Was there any carvings or anything in the room or on the walls that might indicate what these are?
There are carvings everywhere. Every inch of this room is covered in runes. A seemingly endless series of runes are carved into the floor, walls, and ceiling. You know, try to like match them up.
Sure.
All right, you take a few minutes and you're looking at the designs on one of these jars and you're trying to, you just don't really seem to see, you see things similar but not exactly the same. You're not sure that you found any kind of match or something.
Okay.
Any the robes that are there, anything in the pockets? If it has pockets?
What do you think, these are men's robes? They come with pockets? You're gonna put your hand on them and try to go through them?
Yeah.
The first robe that you grab falls to dust in your hand. Dramatic pause, I love it. You're like, it's gonna attack me. I have been reading a lot of Captain Underpants, and there's a whole thing about a robe taking over somebody. My daughter loves, Leanna loves it, not me. I don't Captain Underpants. So the first, you like grab it, and it just disintegrates, and the hood hits the ground and turns to a pile of like, you know, moth-eaten or desiccated and destroyed threads and stuff, and the hood just kind of ends where your hand grabbed it.
Oh man, you ruined the one with the pockets.
Yeah. Yes, none of the others have pockets now.
I feel like just while you're thinking about that, I feel like there is some value to these, but perhaps somebody who's a little more magic-y than the three of us should investigate these items. Or maybe somebody who's a little more holy than the three of us.
I agree.
These robes are pretty holy.
I agree. I think we should leave them here, though, because if we're going to go down the stairs...
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't want these in my backpack. They just waiting to break on us, and then they'll be worth just the gold.
Yeah. Okay. I feel that. Except this gold bowl's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoop.
That ain't gonna break. Maybe this knife.
Rusty knife. How rusty is it?
Sorry, music started. It's fairly rusty. It looks like it wasn't clean the last time it was used. You'd guess. You're like, ooh. Some of the rust, you like touch the blade, and some of the rust comes off, and you're like, that doesn't feel like rust. But...
Is the knife still sharp?
No. It is oxidized, far from being. You'd probably hit somebody and do as much damage if you tried to stab them.
All right. Well, let's go down the stairs.
All right.
Because this really wasn't a broom.
Yeah, I mean, it is a tiny room.
This was a closet.
Closet, yeah.
You back out of the room-covered closet. You're right. Oh, you found where we keep our robes in ruins. And ruined robes. Oh.
See what you did there.
All right. So you go to the north and you wander down these stairs. And there's 1, 2, 3, like 4 sets of them until you come to a wooden dock in a dark lake that wends its way out of sight. A brazier stands to either side, wreathed in cold blue flames. A skiff emerges from the darkness, pulled by a cloaked boatman. As the boatman draws nearer, you can see the cloak's hood hides a pale skull with blue flames for eyes. The skiff brushes up against the dock, and the boatman extends a single skeletal hand.
This might be a good stopping point.
Yeah, this looks like it could take a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm going to walk up to him and I'm going to hold a copper right above his hand, and then we'll stop.
You can give me the coins now. All right. We are stopped at, I'll put a note here. Right here. Well, that was a good, fun Veterans Day experience. All right, let's see here. I don't even know why we used Roll20 aside from automating all the rolls and stuff, which is nice. I'm going to turn off the dice here so I can look and maybe see if we find someone that we can raid. There's not a lot going on right now on my follow list. Anyone in chat have a friend?
We could.
Yeah.
Well, so from the heroes who are friends of ours, we've got two things. We've got the Route Couch that they're doing an Assassin's Creed thing, and then TT2KB Tabletop RPGs. Dustin is working on something he's got going in the spring. I'd say spring 2021. So it's a Zweihander campaign.
Yeah.
And so right now he's on basically starting to write, doing some of the writing, and he's talking about it. I have been told that I probably shouldn't be on there because I'm a candidate for playing in this campaign. They had quite a few folks with their names in. But I know Dustin is really, really wonderful, both watching him play in Everstorm, and he's also been mentoring me this week on playing 5e for the first time ever. So I would recommend, going into
I just have so many accounts that I didn't follow him with this one. So, 5 viewers are ready to raid in 7 seconds. So jump in this raid, and we're gonna go. We're gonna come hang out with a friend of ours, Dustin, and then I can stop our stream as we raid.